What's up with y'all boys, man? I came to talk about the new Earl Sweatshirt album and give y'all a nice little review on what's going on that album. I'm gonna start with the outro. Exhaust at the end of the day is really just you and whatever you think. I'm air mailing you strength. That's probably some of the hardest bars I've ever heard. Ever, low key. Earl Sweatshirt is a true artist and an artist's artist in my opinion. He always leaves room for you to go back and redigest what just happened on the project. So the first song, GSW, sounds like you are dropped into a sample heaven where Earl is still giving praise to the God that is in the sample heaven. How do you have that? I don't know. It's truly like I said on the previous, like on the Young Thug review, like when an artist genuinely cares about the art, you just hear it, bro. Like you just hear it. And a lot of these dudes, they don't be caring. But Earl, no, he's not one of them. He's trying to keep art alive, and I support it 100%. So, well done. Another favorite of mine, mask over my eyes just like a welder. Definitely a favorite line of mine, having some career time at the shipyard. Oh my goodness, not the camera. Not the camera, no. Get it back together. Get it back, no. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Jesus Christ, bro. We keeping it real, bro. We just keeping it real, bro. We just keeping it real. Yeah, having experience at the shipyard, that mask over my eyes is like a welder. That joint is fire, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The song following that song called Live, his vocal sounds a bit smudged, but intentionally, this is one of my favorite mixes on this album. Also reintroducing dying on the hill of your choice. He talks a lot about dying on the hill in this album, and like, I don't know exactly what he mean by it, but I'm gonna figure it out. The second song, Forge, the heavy measure didn't end. My February never ends. It sounds like a nod to Black History Month being the shortest month, but also letting y'all know like my February never ends and my world never ends. Heavy Metal, aka Ejecto Cedo. Well, no, first of all, before I even get there, Tourmaline, like all I'm gonna say about Tourmaline is it has a really nice melody. Like, I feel like he's talking about something with his love life, but I like the melody that he came in on it. I like Earl starting to get more melodic within the tracks. That's cool to me. Heavy Metal, aka Ejecto Cedo, one of Earl's most fire songs in my opinion, bro. A whole song based on releasing what you need to release, but him repeating it really becomes such a trance, even hypnotic type chant, bro. Honestly, it's really crazy. That's one of my favorite Earl songs, period. Forget just on the album. Track 3, Infatuation, he introduces the first Dying on the Hill reference and makes many more throughout this album. Like I said, this is one of my favorites from this album as well, with the standalone line, Tonight We Dine and Where. That's crazy to me because like he was talking about how his stomach was singing the lullaby of sadness, and you know what I'm saying, like that junk crazy, bro. Like I'm here with it. Like that junk tough. I'm really rocking. So yeah, this project to me, in my opinion, is an honest reflection of Earl coming of age, but also sounds like a signed goodbye letter to the darkness. He talks about quitting alcohol, talking to his significant other, even speaks on dreaming of having his baby crawling on the ceiling, like before the baby was even born, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's crazy. In my opinion, this is Earl's best album, bro. Like, and it's really like a breath of fresh air artistically, bro, like from a musical standpoint, because again, bro, I get so tired of hearing like just okay music that's like, no, like this album, bro, since this album's been out, I've been returning to this album pretty much every week, bro. Like, I'm just now putting a review out for it, but like every single week I've been returning to this album because it's that interesting. It's also a repeatable album because he doesn't make his albums so long to the point where it's like, oh, you can't, you only have to pick your favorite songs from it and make a playlist. Like, nah, he made albums that's like you can sit with this whole album. Like I said, bro, like you can sit with this album and come back to this album. You feel what I'm saying? So in my opinion, it's a 9 out of 10 album for me. The only thing that I could ask for is that it was longer, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I would appreciate if the album was longer, maybe like 5 minute, 10-minute long. Like maybe he did a 5-minute freestyle, or he did 2, or he did, I don't even know. But like I low key, like I could have used another song. So it's like, yeah, bro, 9 out of 10. Earl Sweatshirt, Live, Laugh, Love review. MOJOGODDAI signing out. Peace.